Dust on the sandals, stars in the night. Abram kept walking with a dream in his eyes. Years kept passing, prayers felt delayed. Still you kept speaking what heaven already made. His hands were tired from holding the weight. Sarah kept crying behind the weight. Bodies grew older, the promise stayed young. Your voice kept thundering, I'm not done. You called it broken by a brand new name. You write tomorrow where the fear won't stay. Even the desert has to bloom someday, when the covenant falls like rain. You carved destiny deeper than the scars of yesterday. You placed the future in the silence nobody could explain. You turned impossible into a doorway filled with light. You crowned barren season with the laughter of new life. Abraham bowed with tears on the ground, mercy and wonder all around. Kings in his bloodline, nations ahead. Every word the Almighty said. Sarah heard heaven through trembling walls. Praise kept echoing through it all. What looked forgotten in the human eyes was already alive in paradise. You lift the weary from hidden pain. You breathe revival through aging veins. No empty season can cancel grace. When you have spoken a name, you open rivers where doubt had buried every seed. You wrapped eternal purpose around a family tree. You stood beside the waiting and rewrote every fear. You filled an empty house with songs the world could hear. 17 chapters deep in the promise, still breathing. Old man faith, but he never stopped believing. Changed his identity, shifted the atmosphere. Abram disappeared when Jehovah drew near. Sarah laughed low when she heard the news, but heaven wasn't asking what the flesh could do. God said nations coming out your bloodline, blessings multiplying beyond one lifetime. Covenant marks, yeah, the proof in the pain. Every delay wasn't denial in vain. When God speaks life, every grave gotta move. Impossible odds, got nothing to prove. The Father still remembers every word he spoke. The heavens still move for the hearts that hope. Miracles still rise where faith survives. The promise is breathing and fully alive. 4 generations from a single act of trust. You pour divine favor over people made from dust. You proved your power reaches farther than our sight. You made the waiting holy through the birth of promised life. Oh, marked by mercy, marked by grace, marked forever by the promise you made.